Hi everyone, it's Little Blue here and this is my podcast, aka Little Blue. Now, my podcast and my blog, which I use Instagram for now, I started my blog as a bog standard sort of articles type website, but I felt like it can get a bit waffly, and when I discovered Instagram, I moved it over to there because you've got access to things like stories and they're a little bit shorter, so you don't tend to waffle as much, which is fantastic. And obviously you share pictures and share more of your life. And my main aim for the blog and then for my podcast was to sort of almost treat myself as a bit of a social experiment. And what I mean by that is, at the time I started the blog, I was very much at rock bottom. I was living in a homelessness situation, and without going into too much detail, I, piece by piece, bit by bit, have managed to take the steps it was needed to get myself out of that situation. So once my home life was a little bit better, I've now sort of moved on to the next step and moved on to the next step. And it's what I keep going on about, making those little lists for the little steps that just keep moving you forward. And the reason for doing it was because I wanted to test the law of attraction. So that, if you don't know, means what you put into the universe, you get back. So positive attracts positive. If you are positive, good things are going to come back to you. And that's what I wanted to show. It was a complete leap of faith. I wasn't 100% certain it was going to work, but it 100% is. It really, really is. Through positivity, kindness and self-motivation and things like that, it has really kept me going and pushed me forward. And I have got probably the best support base I have ever had in my whole entire life. Touch wood, it stays that way. And I have got the best relationship with my family. I have got the best daughter in the world. She is thriving now, whereas things were getting a bit, her development was suffering and my health was suffering. Both of those things now are flying and it is fantastic. And I have been diagnosed with PTSD, so that is still an ongoing issue, but even that I am working at. I have found a way to get help. I have asked for help from my GP and from a local family centre, and week by week, I'm even getting past that. So things are looking bright, and I'm hoping by the time Baby Blue is at school and the years prior to that, things are just going to be normal. If that is even, if you can even imagine what normal is. But what I mean is supported, financially stable, the sort of normal everyday life I was living before I became a parent, before I became a single parent, etc., etc. Now, today, one of the main big steps that I feel has been holding me back, one of the things that's been getting me down the most, has actually taken a massive, gigantic leap forwards in the right direction. And when I got the news, it was almost like my friend Ben had a halo around his head to over-dramatise it. But there we were, sat in Waitrose Cafe, and Ben offered me regular part-time work. And I just wanted to cry, kiss him, hug him. It was incredible because it's exactly what I need right now. And he's a very close friend of mine. We've been friends for years. We met doing a show together where he was a techie, I was one of the performers, and we've stayed in contact. I give him positive advice and annoy him and nag him and do all that sort of stuff. And he has just been an incredible friend, and I can't believe this is just going to be exactly what I need. So touch wood, this is the start of something great. And all I'm going to be doing is doing a bit of admin for him, acting as like a personal assistant, marketing, flyering, promotion for his business. So I thought I would start here. I'd do a little plug for him. His company is a really great company. He's got 3 different sort of branches to it. So you've got BPG Sound and Lighting, which is he does events, sound and lighting for events. So it could be anything from DJing to doing a show, or you have an event, a function that just needs lighting, mood lighting. He did like this big snow globe in London last year. You may have seen it in the news because it was incredible. And last week he actually did an event at the National History Museum. And go over to his Instagram pages and his Facebook page, because he'll have pictures of it and it looks incredible. It just looks phenomenal. So it's BPG, Bravo Papa Golf, Sound and Lighting. And it's fantastic. It's really, really great. And then the other 2 companies that are all part of it, you've got GiftWow, which he hires out a gift pod for events, for weddings, for parties, and basically it generates a GIF that you can then email to yourself at a party or wedding. You may have seen them before. You may have seen sort of like the photo booth type things, where you hold up something stupid to your face and do it. And he's had some really great companies that he's done it for. I think he did Google actually last year, and things like that. And it's really great. And he's about to get a second, even better pod sorted. So I know it's all sort of in the pipeline at the moment. So that's really exciting. And that's GIF, GIF, wow, WOW, which also has another Instagram account. So go check that out too. If you've got a wedding and you wanted something a bit different, it is really, really great. And I personally, if I was organising a wedding, I definitely have it because it looks so much fun. And then the third one is a pat testing company. And I think you could probably find the links to all of them via the BPG main page on Facebook and Instagram. And then he does pat testing sort of within the Surrey area, Surrey, Sussex. He does cover quite a wide range. So if you are sort of within the southeast of England, check him out. See if you are within his catchment area, because if you do need pat testing, he's fantastic. He has a regular contract with places like Painshill Park in Surrey. And yeah, he does big events, small events. He'll do small birthday parties, or he can do a massive thing at the Natural History Museum. He's a lovely guy. I know I'm modest because he's one of my friends, but he's a lovely guy, very down to earth, very professional. He will give you 100%. And if something goes wrong, he's there straight away and he will sort it out for you. But from what I've known of him, that very rarely happens. So yeah, go check him out, because I don't think I could work for a company that I didn't believe in, and his work is fantastic. He's great at what he does. He has a family. He's got a little son, who is the same age as Baby Blue. And yeah, family man, brilliant, lovely guy. And yeah, I just couldn't recommend him enough. And I'm so proud that I get to be a part of that for him, be as an assistant for him. So touch wood, things are on the up. And I don't think that would have come about if I wasn't positive and remained motivated in it, because I've done a bit of admin for him here and there, and it's always sort of been mentioned and it's never really gone through. And I think a lot of people may have just said, oh, turned around and gone, oh, I can't be bothered with this, and been a bit rude or unkind about it. But he's my friend. I'm not going to do that to him. I've been very supportive of his business because I really do believe in it. I think he's fantastic and he's very inspirational. And he doesn't see it. And I just want to give him a slap or bang his head against the wall quite a lot of the time, because it's like, oh my God, you've just got like the best job ever. And you're still going, oh yeah, but oh, he's so modest. Ben, if you are listening, thank you so much. I think you can probably imagine what this means to me, but it just is so exciting and so incredible, and yeah, love you to bits. Thank you so much. But yeah, go check him out, BPG Sound and Lighting, and then you should find the other 2 companies linked to those. But if you've got an event coming up or you need pap testing done, he's your man. Go talk to Ben. So yeah, my day has been pretty good, and I wasn't expecting it to be. I woke up after baby Blue was like a devil child last night. She was waking up every 10 minutes from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. and I didn't get to do anything I needed to do. I wanted to have a bit of a chill out time. I wanted to have a shower. I didn't get to do any of it because she was just crazy. And so neither of us have slept. We've both been in a very bad mood today, and she's been quite hard work. So I dropped her off at preschool, and he just said, "What are you up to? Where are you?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm just sort of trying to kill time." He met me after my appointment that I had, and we went and got a coffee. Amazing. And he had the nicest looking cream cake, but I was just like, I can't eat a cream cake. Not this early in the morning. I was a good girl. However, I do now have a Kit Kat junkie, which I'm going to help myself to, because I'm feeling good. And I also had a meeting today about another sort of exciting little project. It's a voluntary thing that I'm hoping to set up. And I don't know if anybody has heard of a charity called Gingerbread. They are a charity to help single parents, and through them you can set up a support group locally. There isn't a support group within my area or within 5 or 10 miles of my area. So it says, would you like to set up a group? And I think I'm gonna. So touch wood, it all goes through. And I've had a meeting today with my local family centre, who are hopefully going to be the place I do some of the workshops and stuff. Because what I would like it to be is not sort of like Single Parents Anonymous, where you go and you have a moan about your exes or benefits or all of this sort of stuff. It's not about you and your personal life. It is about forgetting it all and having some me time. Learning skills which will benefit you as a single parent. So learning how to mend clothing, learning how to do maybe the sort of like tougher domestic things that you may not know how to do. I want to have like a swap shop where you can swap kids' clothes, kids' toys, kids' books and stuff. I want to run workshops where you can do dance, or you can learn how to knit, do painting and things like that. And maybe even have a Saturday club where the kids do one sort of thing and then the adults do a more grown-up version of it. So you might do painting mugs or plates or whatever, and get local businesses and organisations to come in and do taster sessions for me. One thing I really, really want to do is first aid for single parents, because it is something I've done. First aid my whole life, but in all of those situations you always have a bystander, and when you're a single parent you don't have a bystander. And I always think, what if baby Blue stopped breathing and I had to give her mouth to mouth? When would I open the front door so the ambulance could get in? When would I ring the ambulance? When do I give her breath? And it's just something to clarify what you can do when you are on your own, the best course of action that can save your child's life. So it's all stuff like that, all stuff that will benefit single parents, and together we can build a community. We'll have friends who have a like-minded look on the world, people who are also struggling, but it is not a place about our struggles. It's a place where we can just all enjoy ourselves and become friends, just have a community. I'm really excited about it. Just talking to the family centre today really, really sort of G'd me on, and I really hope I can pull it off and make it work. Even though it's not paid, it's given me something that I'm passionate about again, which I haven't been in a very long time. And when I get my oomph on, I really go for it. Actually, I say I haven't been passionate. I've been passionate about this project, about Little Blue's Thank You and aka Little Blue. This has actually kept me going, and it has been a real good focus for me to keep positive and keep myself motivated. Anyway, that's the end of my podcast. I hope your day has gone equally as well and you're feeling positive and you're feeling wonderful. Take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of the week. I'm going to go and watch some Strictly It Takes Two. eat my Kit Kat chunky and make a cuppa. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.